A group of local filmmakers is telling the stories of addiction in Appalachia through their new documentary. Let's take a look.
This is a strong people. Appalachia is a strong people. I don't know that anywhere else in the country does it exist that multiple people on the same family tree are just crushed.
This was the first epidemic that we had that didn't just attack a certain class of people. Like, it was everyone. There were people that had just become physically dependent on opioids, and then there were people that had prior, addiction issues, or whatever you want to call it, substance use issues, and because of that, there were people that judged and stigmatized prior to that it was like, oh no, now it's me.
Called Seeds of Hope. Seth Reynolds, Afton Pratt, and Bella Cartwright are the filmmakers behind this. Thanks so much for being here. It's great to have you. Now, Seth, I know that you said you've worked on documentaries before. This is the first one for the two of you. Walk us a little bit through the process behind this and how you came up with the idea for the film.
Yeah, so as a part of our master's project, our whole cohort, we were all telling stories about addiction and the opioid epidemic. And I wanted to do a visual medium storytelling because that's what my background is from. I had done several documentaries through UT up to that point. And then I met Bella and Afton, who came from different backgrounds. I was a journalism undergrad student, they were not, and so we all kind of met together, and they wanted to tell a story. I knew how to tell the story, and so we all, it was a group collaboration
and that's how it all kind of came together. Yes. Well, tell me a little bit about what was the most challenging part of making this film.
I would say for me personally, it was the film aspect. Like Seth said, I had a different background. I was an English major and then was coming into journalism grad school, so I knew how to, like you said, tell a story, but I really wanted to learn more about that film, TV, broadcast aspect. So I'd say, learning the camera equipment and lighting and all that was one of the harder aspects for me personally.
Talk a little bit about what we are seeing in this film. What is it about?
So the film is a lot about the East Tennessee communities like Johnson City, Kingsport, and Bristol, Tennessee, and how the opioid epidemic can affect these communities. And we worked with a lot of great people, and we worked with the Johnson City Recovery Center. They were a big help in getting contacts for the film and, letting these people tell their stories if they went through addiction themselves, or if they were a helper helping someone through addiction or supporting someone through their recovery. So it was really a lot to do with the communities there, and it was such a great story, and getting to be welcomed into people's homes and hear about their struggles and their achievements through recovery.
Were you surprised to learn about anything specifically with addiction in Appalachia?
I was. I mean, obviously, we all kind of knew that it's been pretty bad in this area, but I don't remember the exact statistics. It's been a minute since we worked on it, but the people of the Tri-Cities were so incredibly disproportionately affected by the opioid epidemic compared to the rest of the state of Tennessee. Tennessee already is on the mend, but it has been one of the worst states for addiction and problems caused by a number of reasons, which you could find out more in the film. But just finding out how unfortunate it is that these three small cities in the rural part of East Tennessee are just so depleted and forgotten about.
A lot of information in it. Thanks so much for coming in and talking about this film. And we have a QR code here you can scan if you'd like to watch that documentary right now on our website.